Hello, I'm the Toon Kritic. I'm gonna start the Critic's fan. Alright, before I start my part 3 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I have some shoutouts I want to do. First off, I want to give a shout out to TheOtakuAscended for making their 5x5 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. You guys did a great video of that, and your opinions to each his own, and you guys did it really funny. Once again, they made me laugh, thanks to TheOtakuAscended. Maybe I should see it there, because... Right. And I also want to give a shout out to Toon Kritic for making his My Little Pony Friendship is Magic reviews. He and his crew did a very good job of reviewing it. Again, to each his own for their opinions. Alright, so now let's get to the third part of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, shall we? Alright, the last part I talked about the main characters. Now it's time for the secondary characters to have their turn. Before I talk about that, I want to set up some rules for these secondary characters. First off, these characters must show repeatedly, which means they have to show up in some episodes. Second, these characters must not be one-time characters, meaning they're only going to be showing once and you don't see them again. So you won't hear me talk about the villains or any other characters. I will in my Season 1 and Season 2 review, but just not in this part. Alright. So those are the rules that I have for the secondary characters. Let's get started. Like the main characters, I'm going to talk about my least favorite secondary characters first to get them out of the way. But to be honest, I really don't have a least favorite secondary characters. I think they're all adequate. So I guess we'll just start with some okay secondary characters. First, we'll talk about Snips and Snails. Snips and Snails are like the stupid characters getting into situations. And that's it about them. There's not that much. I can see why bronies hate them, because they're probably not used to stupid characters like these guys. And I'll admit, the personalities are kind of bland. They hardly have any personalities at all. But I don't see them as bad characters. I do find them okay. I mean, even when they refer to them to dudes, I'm like, alright, they're not that bad characters. I can handle them. So, Snips and Snails, they're okay characters. Next, Charlie. Charlie is the teacher at the school, and sometimes she has to deal with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. What I like about Charlie is her reaction when they do something stupid. It's like she's saying, "Why do I have to put up with you simpletons? Don't I have a life to live?" Charlie is awesome. But overall, Charlie's character is kind of bland. She doesn't really offer much. But she is an okay character. I do find her at least decent. Now it's the Cutie Mark Crusaders. The Cutie Mark Crusaders are like the Ed and Eddie type of group. But instead of scamming kids to get jawbreakers and failing miserably, they're doing anything to get the Cutie Mark Crusaders and failing miserably. These characters are Apple Bloom, Applejack's sisters, Sweetie Belle, who is Rarity's sister, and she drives Rarity crazy sometimes, and Scootaloo, who is a fan of Rainbow Dash and wants to be just like her. And, like I say this without a shadow of a doubt, she is, so far, better than Rainbow Dash. So, for the Cutie Mark Crusaders, I have mixed feelings about them. They can be either okay or all around fun characters. So, they're not as bad. So, like I said, I have mixed feelings about them. Alright, next is Big Macintosh. Big Macintosh is Applejack's sister and Apple Bloom's. I messed up that line, didn't I? Let's try that again. Big Macintosh is Applejack's and Apple Bloom's brother. Like Fluttershy, he's shy. He rarely talks. He always says, "Yup," and "Nope." The only episode so far that he speaks big words is, what was it? Applebug Season, Super Sweeties, Greasy Cider 6000, and Ponyville Controversial. And like Charlie, his character is also bland. It doesn't really offer much. Well, that's all I have to say about Big Macintosh. Next is Spike. Spike is a baby dragon who sends reports to that Twilight makes and gets them back from Princess Celestia. He is he's a smart aleck type of group. He's such a smart aleck that Blue Guard Q Kazoo will find really adequate. So Spike, I like him. He's okay. Now we come to my favorite secondary characters. First, Twist. Am I the only brony out here who likes Twist? Why does every brony hate Twist? I like her. She's, really, I just like her. She's adorable and everything. Hey, why do bronies hate her? Is it the voice or something? I mean, I'll admit she has nothing to offer, but I just like her. I just find her character so adequate. Mostly because she reminds me of Rusty the Diesel Engine. That's why I like her. Sure, her character is bland, but she does have a lot of fun character. Why do you hate her so much? Someone tell me in the comments why you hate her. Next, we have Diamond Tiara, my favorite antagonist of the group. When she was first there, I thought she was okay, but after Ponyville Controversial, she started to become my favorite antagonist. Like Twist, she reminds me of Diesel from Thomas and Friends. And I like Diesel so much from Thomas, so it makes sense that I like Diamond Tiara. She's just such a great villain. I mean, for such a toddler, she could do really different stuff. And to get revenge. I wouldn't be surprised if she was planning to take over the world someday. That'd be kind of awesome, like, if there was one episode where Diamond Tiara wants to rule the world and the Cutie Mark Crusaders has to stop her. That'd be awesome. I hope we do get an episode of that. Probably not in Season 3, but if they made it in Season 4, I hope we get an episode of that. Please, Hasbro, if you're listening, I hope you can make an episode of that. And now we come to my #1 favorite secondary character. The most awesome one ever. Sakura. I freaking love Sakura. I don't know why. I really don't know why I like Sakura. I just like her. Her character is awesome. Giving her a backstory about what she's really doing. That's kind of nice. I like her voice. Her voice acting suits her really well. And the potion she does is pretty nice. She's one of those characters that has a potion to fix the problem. But like some other characters we see, she has a potion that can really fix the problem and doesn't have, like a backside, something can turn wrong. Unless you're Apple Bloom. And you go to her and mix up a potion from Heart's Desire that doesn't even take. And forget it, I'm probably going with this. Sakura, what can I say? She's my #1 favorite pony. I just really love her as a character. It's just so awesome. And those are my, and now we're done with the secondary characters. I hope you enjoyed this list, and we're almost done. We got one more part to go. The last part, we're going to talk about songs, and we're also going to be talking about the bronies and their fan stuff. So, till then, this is Toon Kritic saying thank you for watching. See you in the last part.